when you already had the thought, just like the walk, just go right through you. The what you're gonna do, what you're gonna do. It's your choice. It's your way. It's your world today. Because the day the world could actually change from every single thing that you already had to say. So basically, I can already change and be the same thing, or I can rearrange every single thing you say, rebuttal it, and then reverse it right back to your rap. So basically, the whole thing you were saying would just flip flop like that, kind of like everybody that you had in your clique or thought you had your back. So basically, your back is not your front, because either way, it's flip flop, a switch. Doesn't really matter exactly how many people start to call you a Mitch. I don't really care exactly what they did to start to, but yeah, you can complain all you want to. I'm gonna do what I am, because I am an MC. I'm not a rapper, nor am I a poetry artist. But the whole time you're thinking my poetry is rap. As a matter of fact, no, you're thinking my rap is poetry. I'm flattered because I'm a poet and I don't even know it, and that's the truth. So many things I don't even know about. So many times that I actually had to flow it out. As a matter of fact, so many things in my life that I contemplate to flow it out, that way I'll be able to actually know. I won't keep constraints and restraints on myself, that way I'll be able to think higher like anybody else who really has more of an intellectual mind. But the whole time I'm like a philosophical mind. I had to be able to find every single thing in the meaning of life. Every single time I gotta define it right. Or either I'm just gonna do it wrong, or either I'm just gonna do it again and go along with the story and the flow. Either way I gotta go, either way I gotta already know every single thing that I was gonna say from the beginning and as I blow over, but not up. But the whole time I gotta be able to blow over to another stage that I already know is abruptly stopped. So basically I'm gonna go ahead and start it over, so I can go ahead and be like a little engine. I said he can never do it. Get up, and get over the hill. So basically Cypress is gonna be insane in the membrane when I get up here. Get it? Hill, Cypress Hill, insane in the membrane. That was the hit song in case you didn't get a thing. So now you'll be able to change every single thing that you did. So life is going to be able to take a certain turn for the worse. So either way, the worst is actually going to become a curse. And now the curse is actually cursing you. So the whole time you was accursedly trying to curse me out. And that's the reason why you're beauty turned into a gift, and your gift turned into a curse. So basically what you're doing is having karma coming back for the worst. So now every single thing that you have with the worst verse, and now every single thing with the worst verse was just basically the best thing you ever seen compared to me. So how am I really worse than everybody else? Is always talking about how am I really worse than everybody else? You're always talking about when people talk about always make sounds instead of words, and when they make the sounds, that's the only reason why they rhyme. That's because the rhymes is absurd. The rhymes is not even really words. How can you make a sound and then have a rhyme and expect 30 million people to buy? And how do you expect to get? How do you expect to actually gain real credits for lyricism when you don't even use lyrics in them? No, you cannot say that you're that good that you don't even need words. But the thing about it, you have to have words to be able to actually be a lyricist. You gotta be like Kendrick Lamar and actually use the word that you're given with. As a matter of fact, you don't even know the word that you're given with. As a matter of fact, you're gonna go ahead and talk with an S accent, like you have a lisp. So the whole time that you're actually going on to the list, and the whole time that you're actually gonna do this and that, the whole time you was really dismissed. You was ready to go. You was ready from the beginning, but the whole time you was never really ready to actually win it. You know what? I think I know exactly why these things taking events now. Because while the game is in shambles, I have to come back and pick up every single piece. That way I'll be able to piece it together for you and me. And that's the reason why I'm able to tell the truth. And there's no lie that I have to tell to you nor me. And that's why I am not as deceitful as my name may seem. Get it? Deceitful as my name may seem. Because I'm an illusion. No, my name's Illusion. But I show you reality. The whole time you don't even know exactly what it is pouring out of me. I'm just pouring out words and rounds that come together, but the whole time it's talking about another greater bounty forever. But the bounty forever just seems to be immortality. I don't even want to live that, because I don't want to see my kids and my grandkids die in front of me. So time goes on. As time moves on, you gotta be able to advance and adapt along with it. Otherwise, you're just gonna be a dinosaur that's no longer gifted. But yet, you can do what you want to. Time can flow. You got to be able to flow with it, or either flow away from it. Either you're going to be stuck in your old ways, or either you're going to adapt every single thing the new kids have to say. But either way, the new kids on the block wasn't just them, it was me too. No, I'm just kidding. I'm the new kid on the block. That's the reason why I say that, in case you didn't get it too. So now that it's all true, and now that I get from point 1 to point 2, and now I get from tier 2 to tier 3. Now I'll be able to get from phase 3 to phase 4. And now that I'm at phase 4, I gotta get to phase 5. So basically what I'm gonna do is find every single thing and every single lie that every single person seemed to tell from the beginning. And that's why everybody else is always talking about the new whip or the new ride. And the whole time they're just writing on The same thing that the mama has in about 84 or something beyond. I don't know, infinity until beyond, basically Buzz Lightyear. And now you're buzzing off the light years, just trying to have something to write about, but the whole time you're not writing about anything that's of any importance or anybody else who really already know exactly what you were saying. And the whole time you was already accordingly, but the whole time it wasn't according to Jim, it was according to you, and according to you, you're not really able to have any single thing that's good or true. So now that the truthfulness is actually going like I told you. Matter of fact, no, I didn't tell you. This eye can see the truth. This eye can see the lie. This eye that's blind to the physical eye is actually my mind's eye, where I can see with my mind, and that's the reason why I'm able to find. And that's the reason why the Trinity is within you and me. Just think about anything you could see, a scenario. You play it out in your mind currently. Mind's eye is at work. Think about that. It doesn't hurt. Because so many people in this world today don't even think it's sad to actually think. Well, for them it is. To actually be able to know anything that's beyond literal sense or literal flow, to be able to actually think in a philosophical sense, is actually forbidden for some of these people who don't even think about these things like a pretense. But either way, before or after the game, you can be tense. Get it? Before, which is pre and pretense. So either way, you get it in the end, because I just explained it again. So, as I am wrapping it up, I'll be able to know exactly what I wrapped up. Well, I wrapped up and about, so the whole time I'm just trying to have this world figure out. Alright, peace for the world throughout.